So I was teaching in church just a few years back, just before COVID, and I made this assertion. I was teaching on the ego, and I made this assertion that I'd been hearing for at least 30 years. The eagle is the highest flying bird in the world. The next day, a church member sent a text message to Pastor Nike and said, I know I don't have the right to correct Pastor Sam, okay? But he said something in church yesterday that the eagle is the highest flying bird in the world. That statement is not correct. In fact, when Pastor Nike told me, she told me gently, right? As she was saying it, I was on my phone checking on Google. The person was right. The eagle doesn't even come within the first 10. highest flying bird. I went back to church and I apologized. I told them, this is what I said. This is what one of you said. I checked it up. So that's why we need to allow younger people into leadership, honestly, because we don't realize you say something now that you said before and nobody would even bother, they will swallow it. They are checking on Google as you are saying it. And now they are seeing hypocrisy. That's why people are leaving the church. Again, because people are holding their ground. The leaders are holding their ground. What do you mean? And these young people have gone to check. All those in the original Greek that you were saying before, because nobody understood Greek. If they go online now, they will get the correct meaning of what you're saying. They're seeing a lot of hypocrisy in leadership. They want authenticity. And this is just a call on all of us, honestly, to practice leadership with honesty. And nobody says we should be perfect. People are not expecting us to be perfect, but they want us to be perfectly honest. When I owned up to that error on the ego, then I was getting text messages and emails, and people were saying, wow, thank you for doing that. I never thought a pastor could do that, to come back and admit that they were wrong. You could just easily have glossed over it, forgotten and moved on, and all that. Yeah. So people just want that authenticity, and they also want accountability. They don't want a scenario where we're raising funds in church. We say that God wants them to be rich, and then at the end of the day, they find out we're the only ones that are getting rich. And they're getting frustrated. And the environment is changing. We just need real leadership.
This video really inspired me, and I feel like we need to do that more often. When we make mistakes, we should learn to acknowledge our mistakes. And that's my message for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Peace.